Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Storm, and welcome to my how to not snipe video on Warface. So, what I'm going to do here is, well, actually, first off, let me state that I did make a video similar to this before, but this one is going to be pretty much the complete opposite. So, if you want to never hit a shot again and suffer even more than you already do in Warface, this is the video for you. Alright, so first off, we're going to go through the control. The fuck? So first off, we're going to go through the controls here, through our sensitivity. So first off, let me go to advanced and turn off advanced options. So I'm running a very terrible sensitivity of a 1212. Terribly terrible. Just don't do that. ADS close range at 160, high range at 150. This makes me never ever be able to aim ever. Enter dead zone, outer dead zone, because I just have no idea what the fuck those are. Yaw speed and pitch speed, honestly, I don't know what these are either, but I'm pretty sure the yaw speed is what makes moves from left to right, and the pitch speed is up and down. But it does say something. It does say something right there, but I never read, so I can't even know. Yaw acceleration, I'm pretty sure that's the speed in which you when you turn your right stick, it's this, like, the further you turn it, the faster your character will go. It's at 17 because I'm a complete idiot. And anything else other than these I haven't touched, just because oh wait, no, I have touched this. And it's pretty much gives me full speed when I ADS for any gun. So these do make me just play any class terribly. That's how you can see, and that's why everybody says I never aim. That's why I always hard scope everything and just bait out kills, because I just can't do anything else in the game. You know, it's fast enough. You know, if I try to take a shot here, I missed that too. And just if you want my sensitivity and things like this, if you want to do this in games, you know, just turn on that sensitivity, and then you'll start doing things like this. So when I do snipe, I do try to keep in mind the 4 shots that you should take with a sniper, which would be the quick scope, the no scope, the drag scope, and the hard scope. The hard scoping is obviously all I really do on this game, because all I really do is hard scope, so everybody says. So you just hold your scope, and you pretty much want to do this for the entire game. Just don't even leave your scope. Just if you want to walk around like this, you're gonna get, if you're playing any objective mode like ranked or domination, you're gonna get to the objective slow, but you will never miss if you do this. Let's do this all game, just all game. This is how you play the game right here. Just do this. The quick scope, you're really rarely gonna be using this, but if you do happen to do it, you just want to. Pretty much this. Pretty much as soon as you enter your scope, you want to click shoot. In Warface, there is like a little delay with the sniper rifle, but as long as you have that 5 times fast scope on, or a custom scope that comes on, like the MSR, the AX308, the AT308, then those scopes you do want to use those scopes rather than the 5 times, because they are technically better than the fast scope. But yeah, this is your quick scope. The no scope, pretty self-explanatory. The one that you probably will never use, because you're always going to be holding L2 for the entire game. But just this right here, just no scope. As you can see, I'm also crouching to keep those crosshairs nice and tight. Nice and tight for those crosshairs. The most inconsistent of the shots, obviously, but you really only ever want to use them when somebody is pretty close to you. I do usually crouch when I do it if I'm able to, if I react fast enough, and I will crouch. The no scope, and then the drag scope, which is something that you may run into a little bit often, but you just want to pull the scope to the enemy when you don't have time to center your scope. So I definitely do not incorporate all of these things into my gameplay at all. As I said, I only just hold L2 the entire game, because that's pretty much what everybody says. But if you want to be better than me, then that's what you want to do. You want to incorporate all those things into your gameplay as well. Also centering, that's also very important. I talked about this in my last video that I made with teaching people how to actually snipe instead of this one. This is teaching you how to do the complete opposite. But you do want to make sure that the enemy is in the middle of your crosshairs as best as you possibly can before you take your shot. And this is for pretty much any type of FPS game, not even FPS, any shooter game ever. You want to make sure that you're doing this before you snipe. You pretty much want to do all the work before you go into your scope, because your scope is gonna go wherever your white dot is. Oh, so also when you are running, you want to make sure that your crosshairs are definitely on the floor. You definitely want to have your crosshairs on the floor when you're running. So then when somebody comes up out of nowhere, unexpectedly, so then you have to take that time to pull up your scope. You want to challenge yourself. You want to challenge yourself. So you want to take your kind of pull up your gun off the floor and then ADS. You definitely want to do that because you want to give yourself a challenge. Everybody likes a challenge every now and then, right? So that's what you definitely don't want to keep your crosshairs high like this, and actually you be ready for people because then they're just gonna call you trash. You're just gonna be trash because who wants to make the game easier? You know what I mean? So you just want to have your crosshairs on the ground and then look up as soon as you see somebody. You want to take that extra time to put yourself at a disadvantage, so it's like deep down you feel like it's an actual advantage. And then when you overcome it, it's so much more satisfying doing that when you take your shots. So much more satisfying. Well, hopefully you guys actually got some help from that. If it did help you, then I I I, I don't know what to say honestly. If it did help you, I'm not entirely sure what to say. Well, this whole video is mainly supposed to make everything worse. Honestly, if this is how I play, then yeah, it should make everything worse. So yeah, good luck.